hold on to your bones because you're back with me, Skellywampus, and you'll notice I look a little different. That is because we are on Java today. Yes, Java, old school Java, even. Um, this is 1.6.2. This is the server that I used to run back. I believe it was 2013 to 2015 that I ran this. Didn't have a very large player base. In fact, I think the realm, the Bonetopia realm, probably has a larger viewer base now than this ever did. But this, if you're wondering what this is my saloon. This was actually one of the very first structures that I built in Minecraft. Because this is actually my very first world. Um, Whenever I decided that I wanted to play online with people, I went to other people's servers and decided, you know what? I don't like other people's rules. I'm going to start my own. So I gathered up some spare computers and made something halfway decent and just imported my old world. So now we're going to go look and see what I did um, back when I thought I was a really good Minecrafter. As you can tell, there's a lot of oak. A lot of oak. And another thing, you might notice that I sound different, and that is because I do not have a proper setup for filming on Java Edition. The microphone I use does not like my computer, so I am currently speaking to you on a headset, and I am not at all experienced with OBS. So let's just go ahead and get right out. This was the very first little like town thing that I built, and you'll notice it's all oak. And I think I got, what is that? Is that spruce framing I've got there? Yeah, it looks like it. This one, after I turned it into a server, I turned it, or yeah, after I turned the world into a server, I turned this into a little shop, and it is like right click to buy and stuff like that, and left click to sell. But yeah, we would just fly on up, and this stuff over here is relatively new, actually, except Link. Link is my Link, and he was also another one of the very first things I did in Minecraft, because, you know, that's another thing you do in Minecraft. Was, oh, look, I can do pixel art. And so you have to do it. There used to be a fishing link over here, but that was back when the river was still there. So we will start. I'm not sure. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. We'll start off here because I'm not sure that I'm going to show all this, because it is large. This just, as I call this, Grand Central Station, because there's so many rail carts. They used to go all up in the sky, and then one day I'm like, no, this looks bad, and so I buried them very, very poorly. This one goes to a desert village. This one is just a very lonely island, so I named it Hermit Island. I tried to name all of my destinations just to try to be creative. Meteor Mountains, it is well, it's an extreme hills biome, but there's a lot of what look like craters. So I was like, hey, it looked like meteors just decimated this landscape, so I named it Meteor Mountains. Survival Island, this was mainly a creative world that I played in because I was new and that's what I did. The Survival Island is what I called the island where I went to only play survival. I would never go into creative there. Just Swampland Dock, just what it sounds like. It's a dock in the swamp. The end portal's over there. I don't know that the end works anymore. I don't think I did anything in the end. I don't know. We'll have to go around and look. Valhalla Jungle, I named it that because it was a jungle, and I built a castle there, like a stereotypical Minecrafter. And it just, I don't know, it seemed right. Or why do I have two to the swamp? They both go the same place. What was I doing? And this, the Land of the Wolves, is a taiga biome, and it was completely overrun with wolves. So it only seemed um, natural. Okay, and this one, I called this one Suicide Mountain simply because it's another extreme hills biome, and, well, it's easy to accidentally jump off and die. They are very steep. And the Isle of Mountains, another extreme hills biome. I don't know if you can tell, but I like extreme hills. I like mountains, both in Minecraft and in real life. They are my favorite landscapes. Odd Island. I I don't remember what Odd Island was. It must have been odd though. Isla Grande, which is simply named because it is a large island, but I mean, let's face it, isn't everything just a large island? Um, a plains village and a mushroom biome, and I labeled it 12-minute ride because it takes 12 minutes to ride a minecart there. I looked for that forever. Why am I not flying? This is also one of my newer additions, and this is meant to be a post office, and it's absolutely nothing special. Uh, oh well, we're here. We'll go ahead and we'll check out the hospital. This is actually the very most newest addition. Wow. There we go. Skelly can't speak anymore. You know, uh, always happens. Always happens. Skelly can't speak. Um, yeah, this was just supposed to be like a little hospital. There's not a whole lot. I'm gonna cheat here. These are, I think they're all just repeating until we get to, yeah. I don't know. I guess this was supposed to be like the vending machines, the waiting room, that for some reason is halfway up the hospital, and then the cafeteria here. Yeah, and then more just hospital rooms. And not a whole lot going on here. How tall did I make this? Oh, what is this? I don't even know. Did I go down? I don't know. I'm going out. Okay, we got a fountain. Gotta have your fountain. Um, this house um, belonged to I Sell Oreos, and that was actually his first house here. He never finished it, as you can tell. He instantly, once he got enough stuff, because he started playing on survival, and then he finally joined me in the creative fun. He went and built other houses, and I think this is where I kind of started understanding building a little bit. It is a little bit nicer, I think. And we will just go right in. I always throw a mailbox. This is checking your economy balance. I have $200, not a whole lot. And a trash can. I loved these trash cans. I miss these trash cans. I wish I could have these on Bedrock. It's so nice. Here, we'll grab this. Look, look at this. Look at this. And it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, I try to replicate that with the dispensers and the hoppers, but then you have that awful clicking noise. Wow, I did absolutely nothing with the stairs, and those look hideous, and I'm ashamed of myself. um, but yes, and I obviously had world edit, as you can tell, because these are all just copy and pasted. I just changed the blocks up. Oh, apparently I didn't do a very good job either. I still have bricks there. These houses are like these houses are like 5 years old at least, and they're still messed up. Wow. And then my McDonald's. You got to have a McDonald's. And after everybody stopped playing, I didn't, so I got kind of lonely. So I had the NPC mod, or not the mod, but the plugin, and I just made NPCs of all the people that had played on here, and um, there's not a whole lot going on at McDonald's. You can actually buy food with the same economy type deal. I bought a loaf of bread for $16.50. I think our economy might be a little broken. And this was meant to just be a little park, a little nature area because I for some reason felt the need to get rid of every bit of nature, and it's looking back at it, it is awful. And we have a little play area. If you see that down the corner, I have a, what is it, world guard, a perimeter set up so that no, wow, like so that no mobs can spawn inside of here because I got tired of, being chased by zombies in my town. Um, hmm. I don't remember where I saw this one. I think I just might have saw this on a Google search of cool Minecraft houses, and it might have just been like a photo because I was pretty notorious for that. I would take a photo and try to rebuild the house from the photo, and everything that wasn't pictured, I would just kind of wing it, I guess. But yeah, I don't remember where that one came from. This one, I do remember where it came from. This came from, I really liked the house in the music video, Glowstone Love. I will throw a link to that video in the top right corner. It should be popping up. You should see it. We're all happy. But I'll also throw it in the description in case you can't see it. But I really liked the way that it looked in the video. And I really liked the video too. So I got to see the house plenty. So I just tried my best to rebuild it. And this is another one of I Sell Oreo's houses. He really favored the modern builds, and if you guys have watched me for any amount of time, you'll know that I absolutely love modern builds, even if I am no good at them, no good at all. But I adore them. I think they look fantastic. Um, I don't think he was he wasn't that focused on interior design, but his exterior design, wow, it was fantastic. And if you can't tell, this is another one of his. Um, I don't think he did anything on the inside here. Um, at this point in time, I Sell Oreos was actually living with me, so we were able to get on here a lot. And these here were meant to represent like the trailer park. Because you got to have a trailer park so that I can't live in it because that's what I grew up in. I wanted something nicer. And you'll see Pyro Freak 99. This is actually Pyro. If you have watched any of my past videos or play on the Bonetopia realm, I believe he joined us. And we will move on to this. Now, she just came in at the very end of this thing's operation, but this is Farm Girl's house. Um, I believe I built it and I let her have it because I wanted to get kind of like a small city feel around here. And so I've just begun building houses and filling empty space. I really wanted it to feel like a city. And this is another one that I built that I Sell Oreos. I guess he did move into this one before he finished his other one, didn't he? Yeah, he lived here. Um, I I do try to focus on interior design, apparently even back then. And he's apparently was wanting dragon eggs, so there's that. I keep forgetting Lockette exists, and I don't have to close the door, and it's fantastic, and I love it. Now, this was my take on a modern build, and this is actually changed because it was wool. I built this before quartz was added, if that gives you any idea. So we'll just go on in here. Not a whole lot going on. A lot of glass. And, oh, and I catch myself on that every time. I always did. I think under here is, yeah, glowstone. Man, kind of laggy. Okay, and this one, I stole this one. We might check that out, but this is, yeah, we'll talk about this later when we go to the other area. I think that would be the best course of action. And this one I stole too. Once again, we'll talk about this when we get to it. Um, Another one of ISO Oreos. I'm sure you are able to tell that by now. He was always much better of a builder than I was. However, I can never figure out how to get into this house. Been like 7 years. I have no idea how long, but it's been a long time, and I still cannot figure out how to get into this house. And I swim through the pond the entire way, and I get grumpy about it. You know what? We won't talk about this red and white one later. We'll talk about it now because there are several that it plays into. Um, this red and white one, I have a world. I have multiverse installed on here, and there is a world on here that is a recreation of Kanto from the Pokemon games, and this is actually the protagonist's house, be it red, blue, ash, whatever you want to call him. But this is your house, and it's really strange to look at those in 3D. We'll definitely go over there. Um, this, I believe, was the Pokemon Mansion in Cinnabar Island, and I copied it over here and then made just some very minor changes. I didn't do a whole lot. I did the trees that are all overly perfect and terrible to look at, and for some reason I thought I needed a jungle temple inside my town. So here is a jungle temple for some reason. The traps are still hooked up. I found that out the hard way. And this is another theft from Kanto. This is the Pokemon Museum that you find in well, I can't remember what is I can't remember what town it's called. What is it called? Pewter City. Yeah, Pewter City, the one with Brock. Yeah. Yeah, this is the museum. You come over here, you get your amber, get your Aerodactyl later on. You guys know, or you don't, you know. And this was, I believe, one of the last contributions from iCell Oreos, and this is his fishing hut. He enjoys fishing, both in real life and in Minecraft and in other video games. Like, he absolutely adores fishing in the Legend of Zelda series. Like, when I got Twilight Princess, I think he took my controllers from me, the one who owned the game, and I bet he fished for 2 hours. I'm like, can I have my game back? Hold on, let me catch this fish. And it just went on and on and on. Um, this, I just decided we needed a boat. Not a whole lot going on here. Just a boat. And you like my helm? Or is that what they call it? What is it called? The steering wheel of the boat. The underneath is pretty well empty, so we're gonna bypass that. Oh, here's another thing from Pyro that he never finished, and I decided to exclude from the wall. Not even a circle. So we've went through this alleyway. I'm gonna do some teleporting just to speed it up a bit. Okay, this is just a library. Like I said, I was just trying to fill up space at this point, and I am not good at that. So it just turned out to be a huge mess of books and very square and trap me insidey. And this, once again, is another theft. Oops, that's not the button I want. This is another theft from the Kanto world. This is the Sylph Co, where you battle Giovanni and get the Sylph Scope so you can, do your stuff. And once again, we have yet another one from I sell Oreos. Um, I really wish he would have done something with the interiors because these exteriors, oh my gosh, they make me drool because they are fantastic. I love it. I really do. I love the modern builds, and he is so good at them. Yeah, he needs to come back to Minecraft. If you're watching this, come back to Minecraft. A lot has changed. We have better options now. This is the building where you get Eevee and sell it on City. You gotta go up the other way. And this here was actually the birth of my famous mushroom apartments that I have in every single world ever. Yeah, that is where this is where those came from. This world, excuse me. I don't know what I was doing here. This is the well, we never did go to that corner, did we? I'm gonna end up trapping myself out. We'll go ahead and go to that corner. I don't know how I managed to get a hold of that, but I put it in there. This is a fire department. If you can't tell by fire chief there. I First of all, I'm missing a block. I'm missing a lot of blocks. What's down here? I don't know what's down here. Let's investigate together. What is this? There's a cave. I'm not getting lost. We have business to do. I never did build a fire truck. I I tried to build a fire truck a few times and it just turned out awful. So I gave up. And that lag, though, that lag. This is a bank, if you can't tell by the 30 tellers and balance signs. Once again, just filling space. Courthouse. Got the judge. Am I guilty? Please don't tell me I'm guilty. No. I'm not guilty, guys. You heard it. He told me I wasn't guilty. And this is the police department. And the police chief, wow, does not seem very interested. This one is another theft from Kanto. I believe this is Oak's laboratory. I stole a lot from that world. And it's just because I liked it so much. You know, it's got so much nostalgia for me. I grew up playing Pokemon, especially Pokemon Red. Like, I spent a lot of time playing that game. Yeah, this is the department store from Celadon City. I converted it into a store like the other one with the signs. And we're just going to avoid going through because it's going to look more or less the same, just maybe a little bit more spread out. And this was, I believe I was watching Grian. I was watching somebody that was giving building tutorials, and they mentioned just going completely random with your shape and not being square. And so I did that. I just decided to lay out a random shape on the ground and then build around that. And I was struggling with the roof. I feel like the roof could have been better, but I think the shaping is alright. I don't have enough depth or details. But what are you going to do? And this one is actually my house. It's where I live. I rebuilt it in Minecraft. Now it's been several years, so there are some things changed, but walk in here. Get you a freezer, washer, dryer. This is my poor representation of a fridge. And your stove, sink, all that stuff. So we move past the dining room. We move past the living room. We move past the bedroom. And we come right here. Because this is where I'm sat right now as I'm filming this. And what's fun is when I'm filming on my Xbox, I'm sat right here. Because I have my computer here and my TV here. That way everything is constrained to one room. Oh, and the only air conditioner I have is in this window. So when I film, the bedroom gets kind of warm. Just know. Can I eat the cake? I can't eat the cake. Why can't I eat the cake? Okay. These are all just NPC houses from Kanto. And I'm not sure who Telnar is. I remember they were a player. I do remember them, but they weren't on very long, maybe once or twice. But I remembered them well enough to make an NPC of them. I think I just want to do this to mimic like a proper Hobbit house. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind at this point. And this is, I believe, my restaurant. Stop lying. Yes, this is my restaurant. I utilized copy and paste a lot in my builds. A lot, a lot. And I didn't even have like a proper menu. It was just you come up here and make your order. We're just gonna teleport out of here. A rather large swimming pool with a diving board, of course. And I think this is a church, very obviously. A very large church. I think this was my poor attempt at a mega build, and as you guys can see, I'm not good at that. But that's all right. That's all right. That's not where I shine. I am Minecraft comic relief because I do nothing good. That's what I'm here for, right? Um, is this the same as that other house? I think this is the same as that other house. I think this is actually where I built it the first time, and then I copied it over into that fake neighborhood over there. Um, I believe this is another one I saw off of a photo on Google Images, and I was like, yeah, I like this. So I just rebuilt it. Zombie head there. Creeper head. Where's the skelly head? Of course, I wasn't Skellywampus back then, was I? I intended to be. I wanted to start filming back in this time period, but I had a full-time job then too, and I didn't think I had time, and I get very upset with myself every time I think about that now, because here I am with a full-time job with more responsibilities than ever, and I'm able to, I think, consistently put videos out. I think everybody could agree I'm doing pretty good with consistency. I missed a few this past week. I will admit to that. Um, but I do try. We'll do some teleporty. We got a soccer field or football if you're in the civilized world. But if you're not and you call it soccer, you ought to enjoy this big old flag I made. Because it just, you gotta have a flag over the sports ball. I'm not going in here. This is a maze. This is the power plant where you catch Zapdos from Kanto. Very basic concession stand. A very not functional. Um, what is word? Where did thing? Where do children play? Playground. Yeah, that word. And I think that wraps it up here for now. This was my first skyscraper. It wasn't that great, was it? I guess I didn't show you this one either. This is literally it. You ready? Blink and you'll miss it. That's it. Okay, we will go over here and we will show you some of the other worlds. Playland. We won't spend a whole lot of time here because I never did anything with it. There's a parkour and a failed spleef over there, and a million glowstone that causes way too much lag. But it was going to be an area just for mini games, and like I said, I never finished it, and I always come out the wrong end there. Free build, yes, free build. This was first of all a death trap because you get stuck in the ground all the time, and no matter how many times I reset it, it still did it. Okay, so I set this up. The World Guard had it set to where nobody without permissions could build um, in the town. Yeah, And there's not a whole lot here. There's a house over here. Um, I know we walked right past two houses, but we will get back to those in a moment. Um, oh, this is I sell Oreos. I believe he copied this. He either built it here or copied it over for some reason or another. Ah, here's something. And there's something. I don't remember who's who. I really don't. Um, hmm. There a sign? Is there a sign? Wow. Just the one with the giant. Yeah, there's nothing down here. I don't know whose this was, but they had a horse. I mean, you were high society back in these days with a horse. Um, like I said, this was 1.6.2. Horses had like just been released. Like, it was you were cool if you had a horse. If you're wondering what the S or Z is, depending on which way you're facing, that is a kind of like a sign shop, but without the signs. You have to do it all with commands. Just because I think it's nice. Now this one, we need to talk about this one. This is the one I said I'd talk about later. This is Iron Man Mark 7's house. And, you know, guys, let me hit the button. Okay, guys, Iron Man has YouTube too. I will throw it up in the corner there and in the description. Now you can go watch not Pyro. You can go watch Iron Man, and we can all be good friends. I believe I sent him a message telling him I was gonna put a link to his channel, and he's like, I didn't even remember that I built anything on there. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't look though, because I'm gonna have to break my way in because the signs for Lockett are gone. But you didn't make it very far. I don't know what you had. I don't know what you were going to do down here, but I do know up in the ceiling you have some redstone goodies, and I do love me some redstone good. Oh no. Oh well, it still connects. It's okay. Um, command block. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. Cause you had the old school circle clock, and I was like, it'd be cool is if I had it to test for a player within 20 blocks and then turn on. Yeah, that's what I did. That's mine. That's my fault. I did that. Don't judge me. Here, door back. Can't judge me. La, 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 la. This one's mine. Back when I was, where is my hat? Oh man, this brought me to my death many a time. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. The top is just storage. So, and I hear our creeper deterrent. I'm gonna go ahead and fly. Yep, this is the creeper be gone. I don't think I understood how they worked back then. Unless they worked a lot better back then. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Okay, so that was free build, and yes, Kanto, because we need to definitely give credit to where credit is due. Uh, it was built by GMNG24. I'm going to assume that is gaming, just missing the vowels, so gaming 24. All credit goes to him, and guys, this is fantastic. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's so weird. Wow, it's so weird because playing Pokemon, you're used to seeing it like this, and it's so strange to finally just be immersed in it. I can't tell you how long I spent trying to get out of Mount Moon because I just could not find my way because it's a brand new experience to me. And what is this? Horse. Yes, yes. Wow, that was unintentional. I did not. Okay. You won't believe me, but I didn't mean to do that. No phone. My phone thought I told her the magic word to wake up. This was the wild. Its original purpose, oh, it's raining, okay. Its original purpose was to be where players would go to collect materials um, for their free build area. But after a while, I ended up just kind of giving it to Farm Girl, and I got kind of crazy with the commands, and you know, I was trying out some Redstone stuff before I figured out Java and Bedrock are different. This was her first barn. I've frozen. Okay. Sir Lancelot, my horse. This was her. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what the word is. The thing that the horses run inside. Sir Mulington. Donkey. These are her stables. I don't know what went on here, but something went on here. And she, at one point, suggested that we make tree houses. And this right here is her tree house. And that behemoth over there is my tree house. I'm not going to go through it because it takes forever to go through there. She had a house there, but she had me delete it. I don't know why. But it's not there no more. This is my house that I lived in out here. Is this? Yes, there we go. So if we put a disc in there, it will open up a secret wall over here. Right here. And I don't know what's in here. Just another house. Okay. Now we know. Okay, so let's just go ahead and quickly teleport ourselves back. And where are we now? Ah, yes, this was... I Sell Oreos and myself played Skyblock together in this world. And this is what we had. Just the original, Skyblock. I don't think we were doing too bad. We went down here to grow mushrooms. I don't know if it still worked, if it worked like it does now back then, but that was our way of growing giant mushrooms. And of course, you got your basic giant mob room. Let me just do this. Yeah, see, there's a lot of creepers. Okay, where's the way out? Oh, with the creeper, because of course it is. And we would do envy off. Yes, yes. There's not really a whole lot to see here. And this is to Skyland because I was playing a lot of Skyward Sword at the time, and I wanted a city in the sky. So I just began copying things out here, and far enough in one direction is that Skyblock world. I don't know where exactly it is. And this is another one. I Sell Oreos really love to just challenge games. So this is a I'm trapped. Okay. This is a plane crash one, a stranded island, castaway island maybe. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But this is another little challenge area we did. And I don't know why there's diamond ore here. I really don't. So don't ask me because I have no idea. I guess somebody thought they were being funny, either him or me, and just placed the diamond ore like, haha, you don't have iron pickaxe or something like that. Knowing us, that's something we would do. And out here we called this the biosphere. And this was a sphere in which we played exclusively in survival mode without having to ride the railway all the way to Survival Island. And this was just the two of us. And there's not really a whole lot to go. Wow, a whole lot. Where's a whole lot? Not a whole lot going on there. So we will just teleport away. Where can I teleport? Because there's one last area to go. I would come in here and like make like oh, what is word? Iron golems and other various enemies fight. It's just because I thought it was fun. And this was a maze, actually. Let's see. You guys can watch. You can see if I still remember how to do it, and then we'll look at it. Yeah, yeah, tripwire to open it up and trap you in. So you take that, and then you take that, and you take that, and then you take that. And we're going to go all the way down here and take a right, all the way down, take a right, and there'll be a right, and then a trapdoor. Yeah, look at that. I can still remember. I was very generous with the prize if you got through. But I'm not going to go the actual all the way through. We would just let you see what's going on in here. It was, yeah, it's just a maze. I don't know what else to say. I was trying to create a forest, or wait, no, I think I got curious here and I wanted to see what would happen if I replaced the entire uh, air block with tree saplings. And I need to get out of here because I'm getting trapped. Run away. You can see one of my first redstone areas. Where am I? Have I went the wrong way? I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. Look at that. Yes, here is one of my very first redstone testing and reference areas. It's not as old as most of this stuff. However, it's older than what I have on the Xbox and what on Bedrock Edition that you guys see me play. There's experiment with farms here. This lake actually, or this pond, I actually completely, brand new to Minecraft, you got to do it. I completely filled it with lava, and then later on reclaimed it, and that was a big pain. And we will go in here because there's a few things I did. It's not it's not anything great by any means, but it's quite hideous actually. I guess I expected giant things to be happening in the Nether, and they didn't. But I did change it all to grass and water. Here, we'll go to night vision here. Yeah, there we go. Cursed Minecraft right there. I hope you enjoy that. Water in the Nether. But I honestly, really, just do not know if I have anything in the end, or if the end will even activate, or was activated. So we will find. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? In the swamp. There we are. We will travel there, and I will let you know. Oh, the end portal is still here. Let's go on in here, see what happens. Is anything, huh. Dragon eggs and portals. Of course, this was before end cities existed, so what we see here will be it. I don't know what this was supposed to be. Yeah. Well, that's no. Nah, it's too dark. We'll go back home. Wait. Home. Look at that. Yeah, look how cool we are. I forget that Java has all the good stuff. Well, guys, that was my very old Minecraft server. I hope you enjoyed it. Um, like I said, I wasn't very good at Minecraft at the time. So, but this time, you know what? This time, I'm going to say, go ahead, judge me. It's all right. Like I said, I will throw a link to Iron Man's channel in the description. If you go over there and watch any videos, be sure you leave a comment. Let him know, hey, Scaly sent me. Uh, but yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Lag. Ouch. But yeah, Toodles.